Oh my gosh. For being so close to the interstate, like the woods are teeming this morning. I love that. Like, I don't know, it's crazy that like just so close to industry or whatever is the forest is still alive and thriving. All right, the goal today is 19.5 miles. Seems perfectly doable with slack packing. I know I said I was gonna stop saying this, but here I go again. Getting a later start than I wanted to. That's the name of my game, but whatever, not horrible. The elevation today looks a little bit more like, Tennessee, North Carolina than what I've become accustomed to in Virginia. So I don't know, but it's just really hard to tell. Plus, like the terrain, you never know. Like yesterday, even the parts that like appeared easy from a topographic whatever standpoint, they're like super rocky, so it actually was kind of challenging. So I don't know what to expect. I should be perfectly fine with the 19.5. Oh, it is supposed to like rain and thunderstorm today too, but I did give mom and dad like a couple of emergency exit options, which is a super awesome thing about doing this kind of slack packing. That, I mean, I don't intend on taking the outs, but nice to have the options. Holy cow, he's booking it. Oh, there's two of them. I don't think the video is picking any of that up. They're chasing each other. It is so peaceful back here. You could not have made me believe that just minutes away from the freeway is this, like with all these deer and so lovely. I'm not kidding, I just saw another deer way across. I couldn't catch it on camera. I might just have to hold my phone in my hand all day. So I've seen 5 deer already, and I've only been on the trail for like less than a half hour. That makes me happy. Dad used to have a rule that if we saw a deer before him when we were driving, we would get a quarter, but knowing Dad, it was probably a nickel. So if it is a quarter, I'm up to $1.25. I know he's not with me, but somehow I feel like it counts. Speaking of Dad offering a quarter, so last night, hold on. No, okay, sorry. That blaze was like way off to the side. I thought I was supposed to turn. Last night we were talking about the ads for my videos. Y'all, thank you for watching them. I don't really understand how monetization works on YouTube because I didn't think it was gonna happen. And then like, obviously it's happened during my hike, so it's not like I'm like taking the time to like research or figure it out. I'm just like, hey, cool. But I think it's that I get paid for the ads that you watch and not skip. And so anyway, Dad was like, I'll just give you a quarter so I can skip the ads. Well, whatever. I appreciate those of you that are watching the ads. If that is indeed how I get paid, like I said, I really don't understand it. Make it 6. sorry. I'm trying to switch my hands so that I can keep walking. Dang, it's gonna be tough for me getting these miles in today if I keep getting distracted. Which you're like, what is new? You're always distracted. Flowers, mountains. Today it's deer. Man. Like you never know what gift each day of the trail is gonna bring. I don't think I could ever like live the farm life. Well, I could do most anything. I don't think I want to live the farm life, but man, being at farms is so like calming, peaceful to me. Like it feels like home. I did not grow up on a farm. My mom kind of did. My grandma did. But there's just something, I don't know, just so like, I guess it's just like in my roots or something. Like when I'm in a pasture or at a farm, that I just feel like really calm and yeah, like centered, like at home. It's the same feeling I get when I think about like Ireland, and I've never been there. I want to go, but I don't know if it's just like tapping into my ancestors or something, but there's just like, well, I'm sure everyone feels that way about Ireland, but I really do. Like it just feels like so just centering and like home to me. Ooh, lots of poop here. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like heaven. Never been there either, but that's my real home. There's like this longing for where you belong. I don't know. Heaven, Ireland, farms. Yeah, I feel it. I just texted Dad if I still get paid $0.25 for every deer I see, and he said yes. So I'm at $1.50 today. Woo! It may seem like I'm regressing with my using self-control and not taking 55 million flower pictures, but I was honest and admitted that the days that I was like, I can't take all the flower pictures, that there just weren't that many flowers. B, like the blooms are different today. So it's not really my fault. We're getting so many more of my favorite, those ones. And then even just like the other, like the rhododendrons, that the purpley pink ones that I've been seeing for a week, they're just like blooming differently and beautifully. So I don't care. I'm taking the pictures. It's like a random privy. What the heck? There's no shelter or anything right here, and a nice little picnic table. Huh. Wish I would have known that before I made my pee stop a little back. Oh well. Honestly, at this point, peeing in the woods doesn't faze me at all. But look how cute. I see nothing on Far Out about this. What in the world are those beauties? They look like candy corn flowers. I just had this memory of when I did the Georgia section 3 years ago. There were all these petals, flower petals on the ground that look like candy corn. Got a little hitchhiker. He's so cute, I can't bear to take him off. I was like, I gotta clean my glasses. Something's on my glasses. I don't know. I might have to take him off. He's probably gonna fly in my eyeball. I dropped him off on a leaf. I carried him probably farther than he could have went in like a week, so I feel okay about it. Oh, I'm a quarter way there. That's actually not true because the quarter way mark for this year's mileage was like a half mile back, but that's okay. Yay! I like totally can't wrap my brain around this. When I think about how huge the trail is, like when I see the map like all laid out, and to think that I've made it a quarter way, like I am pumped. That is surreal. You haven't really had to hear my incline heart rate in a while because the inclines haven't been super nasty lately, but that one was. We got another nasty one coming up. It's sprinkling and it's been thundering. And I keep forgetting, like I knew it was gonna rain today and I forgot to wear my contacts. But I remembered that I put a pair of contacts in my fanny pack. So I'm super excited because like I don't need my rain jacket on. It's sprinkling, but then my glasses get raindrops on them is like the most annoying thing in the world. So I pulled over, put my contacts in, and praying that I remember that I put my glasses in my side pocket and that I'm not gonna break them. I love it when it's like this. It's just barely sprinkling, sun's shining, birds are saying thank you for the rain. So lovely. I mean, that literally took my breath away. It's like really interesting to me, the patterns in this tree. So cool. at 7. Dad owes me $1.75. Make that 8. Could be 9, but I think that one of those is the one that I just saw. I have seen total on trail like maybe 3 or 4 deer, one of them being yesterday. And then all of a sudden, oh, there's 3 of them. There was 3 of them. Okay, so even if one of them was the one that I just saw, 7, then 2 were new, 9. Anyway, holy cow. Yeah, like I'm at, mile 550 something, and I've seen just a handful of deer. And all of a sudden today is like the day for deer. So cool. What was that? 7, 9? That's some hard math. $2.25. Yes, I am kidding. I'm not gonna make my dad pay me any money for seeing deer, but I sure would have if I was still a kid. This is a new thing. This is the second one. I did one like a mile back, but you just kind of climb over it to avoid the barbed wire. You can't beat a slack pack and lunch. And this place is awesome. It's a covered pavilion. There's a privy over there. Comments on Far Out say it's nasty. There's an outlet over there. I didn't have my block, but I have my thing anyway because I am low on battery. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Was super excited to see my friends Zen, Fraggle, and Frickles, who were slackpacking southbound.
Okay, so there used to be a bridge here. It's clearly not one anymore. That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, I was thinking this might count as my first like fording a river, but I don't think it does because it is flowing. I mean, that's something to be cognizant of, but it's pretty shallow. I think it, obviously, because I have that there, it can get deeper, but I think today it'll be pretty insignificant. The thing that I will say is an issue here at Lick Creek is like, I got a little like, not lost, but like kind of getting down here because the trail, not only is the bridge out here, but the trail up a little ways was completely blocked off And there was like another little side trail. I was like, okay. So I took that, and then it was like getting way far away from the trail. So I just kind of like listened for the sound of the stream because I knew that I had to cross the stream. But it was not like marked well. You just kind of had to like figure it out because it was like all wet and blow downy and stuff. But oh well. I will say that cold water felt amazing on my feet. If I wasn't ready to be done for the day, I would have kind of lingered in there, but it felt really good. I don't have too much more to go, but I am always, when I get my feet that wet, I'm going to take the time to dry them off properly before I put my socks and shoes on. Knock on wood, there happens to be wood right here. I have not had a single blister yet on, even like, what am I just figured out today, whatever, 500 and something miles in and no blisters. I would love to keep it that way. So taking the time to dry these suckers off.